What's going on, people? This is Shy Harrison. This is another edition of The Process. The Process is the ultimate entrepreneur and creative tool guide on how to make money, how to get clients, bring in revenue, all that fly stuff. And today we're going to talk about how comedians can thrive in 2018 after this intro. All right, so I'm back, and once again, if this is your first time watching The Process is here to help entrepreneurs and creatives achieve their goals, give you hacks and tips on how to make money, get clients, do your contracts, market yourself, all that great stuff in between. I actually got my start doing music marketing a couple years ago, or about 10 years ago actually, and then slowly transitioned to working with small businesses, creating content for them, helping them make money off their content, and so on and so forth. So today, a video that I've been wanting to do for the past couple months is a video that I feel like a lot of people in this industry haven't really grasped yet, and that is how comedians can thrive on social media in the year 2018. If you're like me, you probably used to be a big fan of sitcoms like Martin, Fresh Prince, Steve Harvey Show, Wayans Brothers, so on and so forth. I also used to watch things like Def Comedy Jam, Comic View. I used to watch a lot of Comic View actually. Shout out to Arnett SJ. Might put a clip in here somewhere of him.
Never seen one of these, especially in the 6th grade. They be going,
and it seems like the black comedian has kind of died out a little bit, or they aren't really taking full advantage of everything that social media has to offer. By talking to comedians, I've realized that there are two types of comedians. There's the social media comedian who does the skits, the vines, all that good stuff. And then there's the comedians that's really just on-stage comedian, a stand-up comedian. This video is more so for the stand-up comedians, how they can best utilize their skills to thrive in the year that we're in now. Number one would have to be, if you're a stand-up comedian, the easiest thing you could do is get somebody to come out, get video footage of you actually, doing your thing on stage, chop it up into a couple, quick little 1-minute Instagram clips and throw it out there. Super simple, super easy to do. You don't really have to do but so much. You're already putting out content. You're coming out with jokes on a regular. So why don't you just have the people that haven't seen your stand-up show really know what you can do by giving it to them straight on Instagram, put it on Facebook, do whatever you can, but people outside of your regular fans need to know the heat that you're bringing on stage. So that's the easiest way to do it. A person that's really killing that right now, by the way, is Andrew Schulz.
Easy to be on the ground and go, oh, there is no God. There's no God at all. The second that wheel comes off the fucking tarmac, I'm looking for a yarmulke, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, maybe not Allah.
He's on Brilliant Idiots, he's on Wester Bros, he's on Flagrant 2. Something that he's doing that kind of caught my eye, like I'd never actually checked out his stand-up, but what he did is every Sunday he will shoot a video clip of him actually doing stand-up. He'll chop it down into a snippet to put on Instagram, and then he'll chop up the longer, maybe 1 to 2 minutes, and put it on his YouTube page. So that's pretty much all driving traffic to him as a stand-up comedian that's driving more people out to his comedy shows. That's pretty much just putting more money into his pocket, so it's a win-win for everybody. Number two would have to be take a premise or a joke that you already have and then just make it into a video skit. That's pretty much what everybody else is doing, so why aren't you doing that? And if you're on stage, 3 to 4 times out of the week, then you probably have a lot of jokes that you can just be like, you know what, that would be dope in video format. Just find a videographer, or even just shoot something on your iPhone or your Android. Don't really know why people still have Androids, but that's neither here nor there. Just shoot something real quick, put it out, people are gonna love it. Number 3, to me, is something simple, but a lot of people don't do. And that's really just be a part of anything possible where you can let your personality shine. 10, 15 years ago, that was radio, that was being on TV. But in 2018, that is really being on web series, that is being on podcasts, that's being on vlog. Use those opportunities, or reach out to many podcasters or vloggers as possible and just see if you can make a quick cameo into whatever they have going on. That's going to allow your personality to shine. That audience is going to see what you have going on, or see, your talent, and you will get follows off that, which in turn have more people coming out to your shows, which in turn makes you more money. So a lot of people aren't doing that. There's a lot of podcasts that are popping up. So why don't you either be on one or even start your own podcast and really just, thrive and kill it that way. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please hit the bell to subscribe to it. Please share this with your friends. Share this with any comedians that you know. I feel like comedians really need this, especially black comedians. Please share this, please like, please subscribe, please follow, please tag people. Please do whatever you can to try to get this word out. I would really appreciate it. This is Shad Harris of the Roast Society. This is The Process, and we are out. Am I voguing? Is that what that is?